Hello everyone, it's Gwethorn from Gwethorn's Games, and today I am running the Heroic +2 Champion. I'm just going to get all the consumable buffs. Now I've got my milestones set here. I think that's Lynn here and that's Path, so I'll set it to here. Yep. Don't need Lynn here anymore. Okay, so I've got a few things to do. Scattered lumber for starters, but I've got Crabane or ravens and some driftwood, and I can now start getting the better ore, which is nice. Okay. Let's see how we go. Started leveling up now, which is good. Hey, that's one. So I'm now up to the Umbar ore, which is still selling at a good price. There are 10 Crabane that I will be wanting, but I probably won't pick all of those up in this video. Oh, what's coming in? A Prowler, just outrun something. Okay. Yes, I probably won't get all of those in this video, but I will do them later on. As you can see, I am running at Heroic +2. There haven't been any changes to the champion recently. The new server is out. This is still running on the Arkenstone server. You can't get to level 146 on the Mordor server at this point, and it's basically impossible to run Heroic +2 and fight the Shadow Wraiths on Mordor, so it's not really an option. It's really not an option. Further boost. Should have picked that up. Okay, we've got some more. We've got some more wood. Okay, place the lumber in its proper spot. Okay. Now where's the proper spot for the lumber? There we go.
How may I help you, friend?
So fix the 4K, so I'll maximize that. So we're still getting the marks of renewal, but we'll get that Umbari ore deposit. Now, what have I got left? I've got the driftwood down here in these two spots, which I think is probably what I will take. Is my priority. Although I'll pick up some ravens on the way if possible. Yeah, so you can't really do Heroic +2 on the legendary servers. I mean, you can, but you're going to die one shot to the Shadow Wraiths whenever they turn up. Every character class pretty much gets one shot on Heroic +2. It is just not a viable option on those servers. Here's another raven. That's good. I like thinking of the shadow wraiths as a burst heroic difficulty level. So if you're playing on normal difficulty, you will burst up to heroic, just trying to fight the shadow wraiths. It's I mean, it's a nice addition to the game, but you know, for people that like playing on the higher difficulties, it's not really an option to play on those servers. The 64-bit, I mean, it is better. I noticed there were 1,300 people playing on the Mordor server a few hours ago when I was last on there. I am still doing some recordings for. Okay, there's going to be a driftwood somewhere up further north. Is that right? No, there's driftwood somewhere over here, and that's it. There we go. There's another raven. Take that out. Back up from the Norbog. Yeah, so without a debuff on the Shadow Wraith based on the level of difficulty you're actually playing, there's no way you can actually do both. Fearless, there's a couple of character classes that can do Fearless and the Shadow Wraith. The Lawmaster, because the Lawmaster is only fighting against one creature, that when it's the Shadow Wraith, the Lawmaster can run at Fearless. I've got a video on that recorded. The Bjorning, Yellow Line can do it fairly easily, but the Blue Line apparently can do it as well on Fearless. I have heard that the Blue Warden can do it. I haven't verified that myself, but I've heard that it can be done. As long as you've got your DPS rotation working and you work on heals, work on your heals over time, you can apparently get through that on Fearless. But yeah, I haven't verified that. I will test that out. But yeah, it without a debuff or something like that on the Shadow Wraith based on your difficulty setting, it just one shots everything on Heroic +2. You just can't play it, which is a real shame. I mean, it'd be nice to play the server and actually have your difficulty level taken into consideration. But yeah, it just doesn't. So instead of Heroic +2, it ends up being what I would call Heroic ×2, because it's designed to make it difficult for normal difficulty players. Fearless, yeah, okay, you can get past. The captain got absolutely annihilated when they got rid of the heals, when they nerfed the heals back for the level 50 characters. But when they found out that they just had massive overhealing going for the captain and the Bjorning, when they did the level squish, they made a mistake. But yeah, it has completely annihilated the captain on Fearless difficulty. The blue captain was able to take out the Fearless, the Shadow Wraith, but it involved a fair amount of kiting and getting that heals back. Okay, I've got this rat coming at me. Come on. But with all the extra players off the normal servers, the 32-bit servers seem to be handling themselves quite well. As I said, 1,300 players on Mordor when I looked a couple of hours ago, and that was really quite encouraging. Okay, I've got a couple of propane to take out, and I'm almost all the way to there, so I'll take the ride to there. And now they are apparently going to be changing or they should have changed the Lawmaster's threat generation with the most recent patch. I've got no confirmation because that patch, they had to delay the actual release of the patch, 41.2. I've got no reason to believe that they will fix the Sabertooth, but they might. You never know. But they've gone back.
Worse than I expected.
They've gone back on their threat, the forced attack. They've realised that the what they tried to fix was actually more broken. Actually broke the system more than empathy. Okay, let's go for a couple of these. Oh, I've got a few extra. I'll actually go for another couple more. Push that up. Yeah, okay. I've got plenty of these sitting around, mainly because I don't use them. Hey, okay. Let's go and have another talk.
Ah, thank you.
Defeat
Yes,
enemies.
It's painful now, but I will keep it close.
Okay. So, I should have done that before I started doing the ravens, but let's go from here.
I never thought to see such happy
We'll come
faces.
here. They have destroyed it. But there are some quests down here, so I will pick some of them up. Paths rest. Yeah, okay. So I've now got both. I'm level 146. I wonder if I've got. That can be up. These can be updated. Okay. No extra slots, but I've got extra damage. That's brilliant. Okay, cool. May as well bring those up at the moment. They haven't changed recently. So I'll bring them, just leave them there for a while, so that people can have a look at them if they need to.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Workers' tools, I can do that.
How may I help
Traps
you,
along the
friend?
shore, I can do that too. Okay, so, and workers' tools. Let's pick those up while we're here. I'll actually bring the character up as well. I might as well do that as well. So you can have a look at that. So everything's down to Champion's Advantage, which gives a chance for extra damage, but I've also got the extra morale recovery based on crits. This character actually is doing a defensive build, but that's more due to where everything was rather than optimizing for heroic +2. Heroic +2, you're better off with crit and finesse than already in use. Okay, so we've got some lag still on the 32-bit
These
server.
are troublesome times indeed.
Okay, and I've got another task. So yeah, I'm going to be going along here. Grab those workers' tools. Yeah, so the 32-bit server is still, well, how many people we got on now? 382. Okay, so, and how many of those are Bjornings? We've got 19 Bjornings, 15 Brawlers, 21 burglars, 6500s, that's usual, 50 champions, that's usual, mariners 14, guardians 29, lawmasters 54. There's a lot of lawmasters with the new lawmaster build. Minstrels 30, captains 27, runekeepers 37, and wardens 20. So that's about traditional. Hunters 65, champions 52, and lawmasters 54. So they're the current favourites of the character classes that people play. And there's 380, so 65 out of 380. So it's about 15% of the hunters, about 12% champions, and 12% lawmasters. So that's pretty good. That's about what, you know, the lawmasters, they used not to be anywhere near as popular as that, but I'm glad that people are playing them. With any luck, they'll fix the Sabertooth. The Sabertooth has an back in update 40, the Sabertooth had a omnidirectional attack and omnidirectional basic attack, as well as all the others, but they made it a forward arc attack in update 41, although they didn't change the tooltip.
These are troublesome times indeed.
But just because they changed the actual workings of the character class of the Sabertooth, it was a way of getting around the fact that they completely destroyed the threat generation for the bear. It just made heroic +2 lawmasters basically impossible to play. But at least with the Sabertooth, up until the Sabertooth was a potential replacement for the bear because it had an AoE attack. It had an omnidirectional AoE, but moving it to forward arc, it just makes it very, very difficult to get rid of that. Very difficult to actually play the character against two opponents. It just becomes very difficult because there's no threat generation on the second opponent. You do anything, the Lawmaster gets attacked. If it's a ranged attack, you're basically on anything other than normal difficulty, the Lawmaster just gets taken straight out. Okay, so I have burglar, bungalow, burgling's armor, with that. Okay, and there we go. There we go. That's a decent one. Whoop, what's going on? Okay. Oh, I brought that in, didn't I? So the champion can still take out signatures, which is nice. So you can see that extra morale recovery that comes from running yellow line. That is so much better. So good to just be able to pick that up. You know, the health was going down. I was in a little bit of trouble, and it just maxed right back out again. Okay, let's get the last of these ravens. didn't want to attack that bear, so I didn't run an AoE during that. But yeah, look, it has been. It has been difficult for the Lore Master with all of the changes that they've done. Oops, I can't really do that. Okay, stay away from that one. Stay away from that one. Don't really want to fight signatures if I don't have to. Okay, so what have we got left? Traps. And after I've set the traps, I think we might be finished for the day. We'll see if they fix it, but you know, the high level Lore Masters have been taken right out. There's not much you can do about it, and the traceries are absolutely useless for it. What used to be able to run a blue-yellow Lore Master, but nowadays you can't run a blue-yellow because all the decent yellow line skills have been stuck behind. You have to choose a yellow line Lore Master to get them. Well, it's good that people are playing the Lore Master, but you know. And the red ones, I mean, it's nice if you've never played a Lore Master before and you don't want to run pets, but okay, so I've got a couple of things to hand in, and it's pretty much just taking out creatures in these. Yeah, there's a whole area that I need to take those out in, but I may as well just go back to Paths Rest, hand these in.
Gondor needs your aid.
Okay, done.
Beware the
Okay,
servants of the
done.
enemy.
And I now have to hand in these.
Welcome to King's
Real.
Gondor, friend.
Hand these in. I actually did end up getting all of the ravens.
Gondor needs your aid.
And there should be two more, is it? Two more to hand in.
How may I help you, friend?
Ally to the renewal of Gondor, that's very nice. And one more. Restoring the lighthouse, so that will be all the way up here. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for watching. I will catch you in the next video. I will probably take because it's a long ride all the way up there, I will probably take take out these extra 7 creatures and just park myself outside near the lighthouse for the next video. Okay, thanks everyone. Bye all.